I've been asked a question. Well, Mark, what is the Conservative Manifesto? What should we be pressing for, apart from the broad principles? So I thought I'd talk about that a little bit. What do we want to do? Keep in mind, this is at the end of the book after there's a long discussion, an explanation, actually rather concise, about our history and our beliefs and the issues and our engagement in the issues and what the other side's all about. And so I thought I'd talk about some of them. There's a lot of news I want to get into too. And by the way, this book, Liberty and Tyranny, it's driving people nuts. It's driving the right people nuts. The left isn't sure what to do, so they're swarming into Amazon and other places. He's a Nazi. He's a racist. They haven't read the book. I'm no such thing. It is they who are those things. They're scared. We even have some on our side who are trying to tiptoe around. They're not sure what to do. They don't want us to fully embrace our principles. You know, they've been preaching for so long moderation and surrender and appeasement. They're just not sure what to do. And here we are now at 512,000 copies being printed and growing. This is a book, as Rush said, that you'll want to give your kids and your grandkids. This is a book you want to give to your neighbors because I'm trying to lay out the case. It's a book that I wrote because you asked me these questions over all the years and wanted some answers, and I felt it was time that somebody give it to you in a coherent, understandable, and comprehensive way. Now, as for this Conservative Manifesto, I'm not going to get into all of it, but I want to touch on some of it. Keep in mind, folks, that it took us 80 years to get here, and it's going to take us several decades to contain what exists and to begin to unravel it, particularly given this president and this Congress, which is lurching further and further to the left faster and faster. So our first goal has to be to stop them, to win some elections, to win some primaries, conservatives defeating sellout Republicans, to defeat phony moderate Democrats from Republican states, and to elect some conservatives. Now, there is a dynamic to prudential change that makes impossible the production of a step-by-step guide to tactical actions fixed for all circumstances and times. But tactical actions must be taken today under known conditions if the civil society is to survive tomorrow. Based on my own knowledge and observations and experience, herewith are some of the hard things, and they are hard, the conservative will have to do if the nation is to improve. A Conservative Manifesto. Number 1, taxation. Again, this will take time, but it must be an objective, folks. I want you to keep in mind that the statist has been at this year after year, decade after decade. That much we can learn from him. We need to do the same. But here are some of our big goals. Number 1, taxation. Eliminate the progressive income tax. Replace it with a flat income tax or national sales tax. For its purpose, the progressive income tax is to redistribute wealth, not fund the constitutionally legitimate functions of the federal government. All residents of the country must be required to pay the tax so they have a stake in limiting its abuse. Eliminate the automatic withholding of taxes started by FDR, for it conceals the extent to which the federal government is confiscating income from its citizens. Eliminate the corporate income tax, for it is nothing more than the double taxation on shareholders and consumers, and penalizes wealth and job creation. You're paying those taxes. You're paying those taxes when the corporation is taxed and when you're taxed at the point of purchase. Eliminate the death tax, for it denies citizens the right to confer the material value they have created during their lives to whomever they wish, including their family. All federal income tax increases should require a supermajority vote of 3/5 of Congress and limit federal spending each year to less than 20% of the gross domestic product. These must be our objectives when it comes to taxation.